Ever been rejected by a girl you're into? It sucks, right? But what if I told you that you could use that rejection to your advantage? That's right. With a little reverse psychology and some clever techniques, you can turn the tables and make her want you more than ever. In this video, we'll dive into 10 powerful strategies that'll have her second-guessing her decision to turn you down. But before we begin, for anyone feeling stuck in the dating world, check out our free 60-minute coaching call. You'll find the link in the description or pinned comment. Now let's dive in. 1. The power of nonchalance. Picture this. You've just been turned down by the girl of your dreams. Your first instinct might be to sulk, to show her how much it hurt. But hold up, my friend. That's exactly what she expects. Instead, try playing it cool. Act like it doesn't faze you one bit. Shrug it off with a smile and carry on with your day. You see, when you act indifferent, you're sending a powerful message. You're telling her that your world doesn't revolve around her, that you've got plenty of other options. And trust me, that's incredibly attractive. It shows confidence, self-assurance, and a hint of mystery. She'll start wondering why you're not chasing after her, why you seem so unaffected by her rejection. And that, my friends, is when the magic happens. She'll start second-guessing herself, wondering if she made a mistake by turning you down. And before you know it, she'll be the one pursuing you. So next time you face rejection, remember the power of nonchalance. Play it cool, act like it's no big deal, and watch as she starts to see you in a whole new light. 2. Using friend zone dynamics. Ah, the dreaded friend zone. It's where romantic dreams go to die, right? Wrong. Believe it or not, the friend zone can actually be your secret weapon. Here's the thing. When a girl puts you in the friend zone, she's essentially telling you that she trusts you, that she feels comfortable around you. And that, my friends, is a powerful foundation for attraction. So, how do you use the friend zone to your advantage? Simple. You become her confidant, her go-to guy for advice and support. You listen to her problems, you make her laugh, and you show her that you genuinely care about her well-being. And as you do this, something amazing starts to happen. She begins to see you in a different light. She starts to appreciate all the qualities that make you such a great friend. Your kindness, your humor, your reliability. And slowly but surely, those feelings of friendship start to blossom into something more. Before you know it, she's falling for you. And all because you were willing to embrace the friend zone and use it to your advantage. So don't fear the friend zone, my friends. Embrace it and watch as it transforms your love life in ways you never thought possible. 3. Becoming a challenge. Let's face it, most guys are all too eager to shower a girl with attention the moment they meet her. But where's the fun in that? If you really want to spark her interest, you need to become a challenge. Make her work for your attention, and watch as she becomes more and more intrigued by you. How do you do this? Start by being a little bit mysterious. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Keep her guessing. Keep her wondering what makes you tick. When you do spend time with her, don't always be available at the drop of a hat. Have your own life, your own interests, and make it clear that you won't drop everything just because she calls. And when you do give her attention, make it count. Be fully present, fully engaged, and show her that when you're with her, she has your undivided focus. But don't overdo it. Remember, you're a challenge, not a lapdog. By becoming a challenge, you're tapping into a powerful psychological principle. We all want what we can't have. And when a girl sees that your attention and affection are not easily won, she'll find herself working harder and harder to earn them. And that, my friends, is when the sparks really start to fly. 4. Using absence to increase desire. It might seem counterintuitive, but sometimes the best way to make a girl want you is to give her some space. That's right. Absence really does make the heart grow fonder. And if you play your cards right, a little distance can go a long way in stoking the flames of attraction. Now, I'm not suggesting you disappear off the face of the earth, but what I am saying is that you should be strategic about the time you spend with her. Don't be available 24/7, and don't always be the one initiating contact. Give her a chance to miss you, to wonder what you're up to and why you haven't called. And when you do come back into her life, do it with a bang. Plan a fun, exciting date that reminds her just how much she enjoys your company. Be the guy who brings a smile to her face and a flutter to her heart. By using absence strategically, you're reminding her that you have your own life, your own priorities, and that you won't always be there at her beck and call. And that, my friends, is incredibly attractive. It shows that you value yourself, that you have self-respect, and that you're not afraid to take a step back when needed. If these dating tips are helping you, imagine what a personalized strategy session could do. Click the like button, drop us a comment, And don't forget to book your free strategy call to discover how to meet more women and date with assurance. The link is in the pinned comment. 5. Playing hard to get. Playing hard to get is a classic technique for a reason. It works. By creating a sense of distance and mystery, you're tapping into a powerful human desire, the thrill of the chase. Think about it this way. When something comes too easily, we tend to take it for granted. But when we have to work for something, when we have to pursue it and earn it, suddenly it becomes infinitely more valuable in our eyes. The same principle applies to attraction. When you play hard to get, you're sending a message that you're not just another guy who's going to fall at her feet. You're a catch, a prize to be won, and that makes you infinitely more desirable. So how do you play hard to get without coming across as uninterested or aloof? The key is to strike a balance. Be warm and engaging when you're with her, but also be a little bit elusive. Don't always be available, and don't always say yes to her invitations. Keep her guessing, keep her on her toes, and watch as her interest in you grows stronger by the day. And when you do finally let her catch you, make it a moment to remember. Show her that the wait was worth it, and that you're everything she's been dreaming of and more. 6. Indirect compliments. Sometimes the best way to compliment a girl is to not compliment her at all. Instead, try complimenting other people in her presence, particularly other attractive women. Now, I know what you're thinking. How is that supposed to make her like me more? But hear me out. When you compliment other women, you're sending a powerful message. You're showing her that you have options, that you're not afraid to appreciate beauty when you see it, and that you're not just another guy who's going to fawn over her and her alone. And here's the kicker. It also sparks her competitive side. When she sees you showing interest in other women, she'll start to wonder what those women have that she doesn't. She'll start to see you as a valuable commodity, someone who's in high demand, and that will only make her want you more. Of course, you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to come across as a player or a jerk, but a well-placed compliment here and there can work wonders in making her see you in a new light. So go ahead. Let her see that you appreciate beauty in all its forms, and watch as she starts to work harder to catch your eye. 7. Making her miss you. One of the most powerful ways to make a girl realize your value is to make her miss you. And the best way to do that? By being absent. Now, I'm not talking about playing games or being manipulative. What I'm suggesting is that you create a sense of space and distance in your interactions with her. Don't always be available, don't always respond to her text right away, and don't always say yes to her invitations. Why? Because absence creates uncertainty, and uncertainty creates desire. When you're not always there, she'll start to wonder what you're doing, who you're with, and why you're not dropping everything to be by her side. She'll start to realize just how much she enjoys your company, and how much she misses you when you're gone. And when you do come back into her life, make it count. Be the guy who sweeps her off her feet, who makes her laugh, and who reminds her just how special and valuable you are. But remember, this isn't about playing games or being manipulative. It's about valuing yourself and showing her that you have a life outside of your interactions with her. It's about creating a sense of mystery and intrigue and leaving her wanting more. So go ahead, make her miss you, and watch as she realizes just how much you mean to her. 8. Subtle flirting with others. Jealousy is a powerful emotion, and when used correctly, it can be an incredible tool for reigniting a girl's interest in you. And one of the best ways to spark that jealousy? By subtly flirting with other women in her presence. Now, I want to be clear. This isn't about being a player. It's about showing her that you're a desirable, attractive man who has options. When she sees you flirting with other women, she'll start to wonder what those women have that she doesn't. She'll start to see you in a new light, as someone who's confident, charismatic, and in high demand. But the key here is subtlety. You don't want to be overtly flirtatious or disrespectful. Instead, focus on small, subtle gestures. A smile, a laugh, a light touch on the arm. Show her that you're comfortable and confident around other women, but that you're not crossing any lines or being inappropriate. And when she starts to feel that twinge of jealousy, use it to your advantage. Be a little bit more attentive to her. Show her that she's still the one who holds your interest, and watch as her attraction to you grows stronger than ever before. 9. The power of silence. Silence is a powerful tool, and when used correctly, it can be incredibly effective in making a girl reflect on your absence and realize just how much she values your presence in her life. Think about it this way. When you're always talking, always filling the silence, you're not giving her a chance to miss you. But when you create moments of silence, moments where she's left alone with her thoughts, suddenly your absence becomes more pronounced, more noticeable, and more significant. So how do you use silence to your advantage? Start by being more selective in your communication. Don't always be the one to initiate conversations, and don't always feel the need to respond right away. Let there be moments of silence, moments where she's left wondering what you're doing and why you're not reaching out. And when you do break the silence, make it count. Be the guy who has something interesting, engaging, or meaningful to say. Show her that your words have weight, and that when you do speak, it's because you have something valuable to contribute. By using silence strategically, you're creating a sense of anticipation and excitement around your presence in her life. You're making her miss you, and you're reminding her just how much she enjoys having you around. 10. The long game. This is about staying in her orbit, being a consistent presence in her life, without putting any pressure on her or expecting anything in return. The key here is to be patient, to be consistent, and to be genuine. Don't try to force a relationship or push for something she's not ready for. Instead, focus on building a strong, meaningful connection with her over time. This might mean being her friend, her confidant, or her go-to guy for advice and support. It might mean showing up for her in small ways, being there when she needs you, and creating moments of joy and laughter in her life. And as you do this, something amazing will start to happen. She'll begin to see you as a constant, reliable presence in her life. She'll start to rely on you, to trust you, and to value your friendship and support. And here's the best part. As you continue to stay in her orbit, as you continue to be a positive, consistent presence in her life, the potential for something more will always be there. You're not putting any pressure on her, but you're also not going anywhere. You're playing the long game, and you're willing to wait for the right moment, the right opportunity, to take things to the next level. So now that you know how to use those reverse psychology tips, what's next for you? Discover what girls get angry at when they secretly like you, or learn the psychological tricks to increase sexual attraction. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.